Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're getting Jacob Chandler's truck all kind of buttoned up. Not completely done, but we got a lot done, I'll put it that way. And you can tell we're still working on some things back here. And we got Troy's 389X in the background. I will walk you around, show you what we're doing there. But first, we'll just get right into all the putting the truck together real quick. All right, there we go. So some of the stuff we've done is not on the camera there, but we'll walk around and kind of show you what we've got done on this truck and what we still have left to do, because we're not completely done, but we've made a lot of progress on this one. So again, this truck is Jacob Chandler's. They're out of Georgia, and it's a pretty cool unit right here. They brought us the truck. They actually didn't buy the truck from us. They just brought us the truck, and we've done pretty much everything you've seen to it here. So I'll just start out on the front end. So we've got a 12 gauge, 20-inch blind mount bumper, center tag hole, and it's got the holes in it for your toe pins. Pretty nice. And then we painted the hubs and did the lifetime chrome oilers on the front, and then we'll also do the lifetime lug nut covers on it too later on. Hidden hood latch kit's done on this guy, and we put hooks back in the holes there, painted those guys, put the visor on, and we got all our roof lights on there now. Everything's in clear. We still have stuff we still have to do is we're gonna do the 3 watermelon lights on the front of the breathers and the little panel, and another one on the back, which we'll do once we get it back up to Crossville. Be one of the things we're gonna finish up there. We're also fixing to take the headlights off this. We're gonna paint the back of these buckets red to match the truck. It's got the Firewire LED headlights in it already. Then we got the 12 gauge cab and sleeper panels on it, painted to match. And the 12 gauge stainless DPF box on here with the billet step plates. And a Dynaflex exhaust. And then on the mirror over here, we added a watermelon light in the bottom of the mirror, and that runs as your running light and as a turn signal or a blinker or whatever you want to call it. Then we painted the tanks Also, I didn't mention that, we also painted the door handles too. So those are done. And then painted the frame. This truck is Viper red. We just fit everything in on the deck plate now, and we're gonna get ready to pull that back out. We're painting the deck plate. And this whole thing will be red. Iowa Customs, airline box, and toolbox, toolbox is pretty nice. Open that dude up. It's got a built-in light back there. Pretty cool setup. And then we did shift fenders. And then back here, Shock's actually working on it right now, but we're doing the mirrored deck plate across here too. So it'll go all the way up and then go up under this cross member here and give it a little clean look back there. Then when we get back to Crossville, we just stuck those lights on there just to get it up to the shop, but we're gonna be putting a 16-inch, or it's either a 16 or an 18-inch, I don't remember, polished center panel back there with 5 lights in it and the hidden reverse light. And then over here we got def tank painted the air tanks, or the air tank, and did the 12 gauge wide straps on it. And then we'll also change this box out, but that's like one of the very last things we'll do. And that'll get a nice smooth 12 gauge box cover on it as well. And other than that, I think I pretty well covered where we're at on this one. And then let's see what Shock's doing. You cutting stuff?
Not yet.
You're getting ready to cut stuff.
Yeah.
So we're basically having to cut this in 2 sections. One's gonna go on the dovetail part that's kind of kicked down, and then we'll have 2 pieces that'll go up to the back of the 5th wheel. They'll join together. Very nice. And then we got this dude, the world's longest day cab. How long do you think this is?
Really long? That's a measurement?
Really long sounds good. I have no idea. But, I mean, well, if you can give you an idea. It's a good 2 foot in front of the red truck. And you just kind of keep walking down the frame about 25 feet. And then there's where the tandems are. So she's pretty long. This is actually going to end up being a roll-off truck, I think is what they're doing with it. But it had fairings. It had the side fairings that were right here, and they went back like so. So we took those off, and then we're going to paint the back of the sleeper and the spots where the brackets were and all that. So we'll paint the whole back of the sleeper white, and then this thing's ready to go get a body put on it. And then over here, we've got Troy's 389X. And he originally brought it in. He said he was driving it, and he said it just felt like it had a little mist to it. So we just have been taking it apart, trying to figure out what that might be. And well, we've gotten this far, we haven't found the problem yet. So we're just gonna keep taking it apart. I'm joking. We're painting the entire chassis. There's nothing wrong with this truck. So you can kind of see we've already started doing all the prep work. We've pulled everything off the frame that we can. There's still a few more little things we're taking off the frame for Mark and Eli to get ready to paint. We got a lot of things to kind of tape up and whatnot, but we'll end up, when we do the frame too, we'll end up taking the airbags out of it and putting it up on blocks in the front end. That way he's got plenty of room to get in there and do the axles and everything. We started prepping everything under here as well. Still got a good bit to do. Still got to pull the def tank off. But you can see we're getting quite a bit of sanding done. We still got to do a bunch of stuff inside the rails here too, but getting a lot of the outside of it knocked out. There's so much freaking sanding to do on these. It's kind of wild. But we're getting close. And then you guys see in the other videos, we got all these sandblasted. Now we just need to kind of sand them and get some stuff done. We're gonna paint all the insides of these, and then like the rear T-bar and the 5th wheel will go back on the truck when we actually do the full frame paint. That way all the bolts and all that stuff stays nice. and we'll clock all these bolts, make them all the same from one end to the other. We'll also be pulling the sleeper bags off and then blocking this thing up, picking the sleeper up off the chassis as much as possible. That way Mark's got plenty of room to paint all inside there and everywhere else too. But we got a lot done. Hood's just kind of hanging out, but yeah, pretty close. This thing, I think by the end of next week or early the following week, I think the chassis will be painted, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Just kind of a quick update what's going on in the shop over here with the trucks, and we're getting pretty close with Jacob's truck there. So before too long, we'll have a whole video, drive this thing, and show you guys all of it when it's done. But we're getting real close, and pretty excited for it. I love red, and that truck has a lot of red on it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was short, but you know, at least gives you an idea of what we had going on this week. And other than that, we'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi-Casual Show. Go to semicasualshow.com. Don't forget about our truck show. You can also register at semicasualtruckshow.com, and all that information is down below. So hope to see you guys in August for the show. And other than that, we'll just see you guys on the next video. Later.